In the meta YouTube, many are confused with terms they abusively use from the Matrix. Now, for those that like to make informed decisions, I thought it would only be fair to bring some light to the situation. So, follow me, the White Rabbit, down the rabbit hole at your own risk and understanding. This is not to convince anyone or change your mind. It is to inform. When you are looking for answers, you have to ask the right questions. Take time to unplug. It is about finding your truth through what you've been taught to believe. Now, you are not right or wrong if you choose to take the side of the cookie-cut blue pill or the truth-seeking red pill. What matters is that you have a full understanding of the position you decide to choose and can accept the consequences of your decisions. I am Lovelee Peace, and I welcome you to the Meta YouTube Matrix in the On Sphere.
Hey, boss, these niggas don't know the first thing about loyalty. Trying boss is like trying me. I'ma float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Fuck around with me, they gon' be looking for your body like hide and seek. Nigga better take a seat, before you get a hole in your body bigger than a sink.
Honestly, we been a dynasty. That's something niggas they try to be. Looking at the two go, we too dope for the economy. Our future bright, it be blind. Have visions of Pac signing me, and Drake coming to find. That's what you call perfect time.
I am the thriller in Manila. You have no trust but to remember. Crucial cat ain't fucking killer. We cool and chill in December. You niggas just need to chill like it's the middle of winter. You gotta be joking me. Pants tighter than the fucking Riddler.
The lyrics be so ridiculous. We got them sitting up. We know these niggas listen. I'm just reflecting cause they mirror us. Fearing niggas got them gearing. No, these niggas can't be serious. How you leave us off your list, nigga? Period. I ain't here.
I'm a subject to your subject. All that hating, blinding your chest. Can't do it like Nike. Then what in the heck? How in the heck you respect? Respect the only check you gon' get when a nigga check you. Don't make me get nasty like a public restroom. If I do, then you do. Nigga from the room to the tomb, you gon' get hit with the boom.
Hey, listen, we been consistent. Never feeling no competition. Got the right to come off dismissal. You critics that never listen. They be living just for attention while we earning this recognition. The game is in no condition for niggas with no ambition.
Hey, me and my nigga, we how the hell can it be stopped? When the hell can they? Y'all at the bottom, y'all at the bottom, we are the ears and y'all. You need to listen, you need to listen, you need to listen. You need to listen, you need to listen, you need to listen. In the booth, I go Rambo, infinite stone lyrics, stand on the drip, stay wet as a mammal. Got the artillery and ammo, boss plate, KK, arm and hammer. Oh, I'm snapping like Atlanta, them bars cold like Alaska. I'm DSGB like Pastor.
Shit, I be tipping like Texas, but I be repping my section. Niggas gon' need arm and hammer. We been that dope they can't handle. That white boy, we call him Santa. Stayed on the roof when we landed. Dropping these Jews on the planet, so it's respect we demanding.
You new niggas is rap dinner. Leftovers, I'm rapping rentals. Running circles around you niggas. Want the deal? Fucking pickle. Kill they mental. Want this instrumental like a mental patient waiting. Cause this is my occupation. Ready to smoke me a nigga like a patient.
Now these niggas wearing makeup. How we let them forsake us? Who the fuck is at the gate, bruh? Probably that nigga Satan. The game going through some phases. Hawk said it was changed, but I know we ain't arranged. Never tolerate this lame. Now the niggas scream the same shit. Gang, gang, bang. This same way they came. Still call them niggas lame. They say they sold for the fame. All for a little change. Niggas blinded. They can't see a goddamn thing.
Hey, me and my nigga, we how the hell can it be stopped? When the hell can they? Y'all at the bottom, y'all at the bottom, we are the ears and y'all. You need to listen, you need to listen, you need to listen. You need to listen, you need to listen, you need to listen. Hey, me and my nigga, we how the hell can it be stopped? When the hell can they? Y'all at the bottom, y'all at the bottom, we are the ears and y'all. You need to listen, you need to listen, you need to listen. You need to listen, you need to listen, you need to listen.
What's going on, my good people? Welcome to Grown Folk Talk. We in the building, people. See, I done fell through in this motherfucker again. Thank y'all for sliding through. You know, I gotta holler at my people before we get this show started. So, you know, I gotta do my thug thizzle for my people who came in the door early. Shout out to my big sister, Lady Love, in the building. Thank you for tuning in. Got Joy, my nephew, in the building. You like Nephew Tommy now, off the Steve Harvey Morning Show? Yeah, you nephew. What's good, fam? Miss Josh Star's in the building. How you doing? Miss Harris is in the building. Welcome, Miss Harris. Who else we got in here? I'm just scrolling. What up, Derek? Welcome back, bro. It's been a minute, man. Derek said, man, I've been working, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Glad you back in the building. Uncle Charles is in the building. What's good, Uncle Charles? My day one. He was one of the first mods I had. Original. What's good, fam? 12 stepsisters in the, not stepsister, stepwife is in the building. What's going on? Another one of my mods. And one of my sub of the months. How you doing? Big sister Lorraine is in the building. How you doing, Lorraine? That is the current sub of the month. Let me throw that up on the screen. Shout out to my big sister Lorraine. Thank you for sliding through the building. Who else in here? Who else? Leslie B is in the building. Welcome, Leslie B. Glad you here. Like I seen you in a while, but I'm glad you're here. Who else? Who we got? Miss Thompson in the building. Welcome, Miss Thompson. Miss Deborah's in the building. What's good? Nikki New is in the building. How you doing, Professor Cupcake? I bet y'all like, who the hell is Nikki New? That's what I know about. Professor Cupcake's in the building. So I think I done got through everybody who's here. Welcome. Grown Folk Talk. Y'all know what it is. We have a special guest tonight, which y'all pretty much already know who it is. This lady, she's really dope. That's the way I see it. But we have Miss Lovelee Peace, and we're gonna be bringing her up shortly. You'll get an opportunity to meet Miss Lovelee Peace, and please hold your questions to the end because you know I might miss them. Okay. So we're gonna do a Q&A at the very end of the interview. And you can ask any questions you want. If she want to answer them, she's going to answer them. You feel what I'm saying? But in the meantime, before we bring her on, let's check this out.
Is it you? Is it you? You see, boys are a nightmare to some of us girls. All they think is having good times and rocking our worlds. They pollute your mind and psych you up too. And once they get into your drawers, they got control of you. You see, a boy has his way of bucking you up. He says how much he loves you and you're psyched up. Don't let him tell you this. Always be aware of a boy and a man, a part of our world. Now if a boy asks for sex, consider it a no, because boys these days ain't nothing but trouble. They say that they love you and that's their plan. And once it dwells in your head, you think he's your man until you go to his house on a Saturday night. He turns off the TV and dims the bright lights. You start kissing and rolling half of the night until you get a little scared and sort of uptight. He says, come on baby, because the time is right. Yeah, I'll turn off the lights if you're sort of uptight. Finally you fall and he gets into your drawers. When it's all done and over, he finally gets up. He says, ooh baby doll, I done screwed you enough. And then 6 months later you're all blown up for one night of pleasure, 9 months of pain, 3 days in a hospital and a baby to name. Now that Saturday night is not what you planned, but you're sitting with Keisha laying in your hands. May I ask you a question? Where is your man? The one he said he loved you and now you can't stand. Did he leave? Cause Keisha was not in the plan. Or
tell me, did he leave for another woman? Don't worry, I think I know the answer. If it weren't for Keisha, you'd probably still have him. But then again, maybe not. So the next time you're alone kissing and hugging, think about it. Is it you or your body that he's loving? Is it you or your body that he's loving? Is it you or your body that he's loving? Is it you or your body that he's loving? Is it you? You see, boys are a nightmare to some of us girls. All they think is having good times and rocking our worlds. They pollute your mind and psych you up too. And once they get into your doors, they got control of you. Is it you? Is it you? Lovelee.
Yes.
Hello, hello. That was such a warm welcome. Thank you.
Oh, no problem at all. You know, I try to make my guests feel welcome and special because I appreciate you taking the time to even come over here and have the interview with me in the first place. So, everybody, this is Miss Lovelee Peace.
Much love, everybody. Thank you for coming.
No doubt, no doubt. Her page is Lovelee Peace Penthouse, which I did drop her link in the chat. So definitely make sure you guys go over and subscribe to her channel because I promise, and I stamp and approve this, you will not be disappointed. And that's on God. Yeah. So we go ahead and let's get to know Miss Lovelee Peace. So remember, hold your questions to the end because I definitely will give you the opportunity to ask your questions, whether you want to come up here, it will be one at a time, or you just want to ask your questions in the chat. All right? So, now I know the answer to this question, but just in case everybody else don't know, how did you come up with the name Lovelee Peace?
Well, it's actually a name that was designed in two parts. So when I was in school, my friends call me Lee, and I was always writing letters or, passing notes in class. So I would always sign them Love Lee. And one day, it just came together and I was like, oh, wow, wordplay. So it's lovely without it being lovely. It's actually me signing off on whatever I'm saying. And then the peace part came later as I got older. That's what I want, peace. And I want it to be lovely. So that's how it come together. You're on mute, boss man.
Thank you very much. That's a dope way of coming up with a name because a lot of people just give themselves a name.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, and I did spoken word. So when I was trying to think of my stage name, that's what really, pushed me to keep that name because when I write my poetry, my word is my bond. So yeah, it's with love that I give it to you.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, that's a great segue into my next question. How long have you been doing spoken word?
Oh, wow. Over 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, over 20, definitely way before my kids. But yeah, I was really performing when they were babies.
Wow.
But I was writing, I've probably been writing 30 years.
Okay. What made you want to get
No,
into...
longer than that. Oh my gosh, I'm older than what I think. Wow. No, longer than that. Yeah.
You almost made me spit out my drink. I forgot how old I was. So what made you want to get into spoken word? What was it? Is it something that's just was in you?
Well, no, I'll say this. What got me to writing poetry, well, really it didn't start out as poetry. It started out as writing letters. And I felt like when I was younger, I wasn't being heard. Like I had an understanding, but when you're young, people don't think you have an understanding. So the one way I could be heard, or I would write it down. And then when I did spoken word, that was my way of being heard.
Gotcha.
So that's how I got into it.
Ooh, okay. All right. Damn. Over 30 years. Well, y'all.
Yeah, no, but it's like, no, I would say almost like, let's go with 35.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you come to YouTube? What brought you to YouTube?
Now that's a funny story because I was actually on YouTube in like 2006, but I didn't understand YouTube. I even did some poetry videos, whatnot, and I got out of that because I got to raise the kids and stuff. And then 6 months ago, I came back to YouTube, and I didn't even know this world exists where people were actually communicating in real time. I always came to YouTube to learn something, learn a new stitch because, I am a creator. So anything you could do with a needle, I know how to do it.
Oh,
Whether that's
okay.
sewing, crocheting, knitting, beadwork. So I would come to learn new stitches. So 6 months ago, I came on here and found out people were communicating in real time and been here ever since.
Okay. All right. Um, now, how long have you been active? Like, how long have you actually started creating videos? Was it when you first came here, or was it a couple of years later? When was that?
No, no, no. I will say this rip would be maybe a month later
Okay.
because I knew I wanted to do my channel. I just didn't know like really like what direction or where to fit in because actually my girlfriend was like, you got to go on there and give people dating advice and blah blah blah. And I'm like, when I got here and I see the people giving dating advice and the flag that's coming, I'm like, no. See, the difference my friend didn't understand is that it's easy to help people who want the help. But
Right.
I'm not trying to force people to do anything or, make them believe that the way that I'm going to tell them to do something is right.
Right.
I can only give advice to those who want it. So if they're not asking, I'm not telling.
I can respect that. I can respect that. But I mean, we have sectors of YouTube, and I ain't gonna say that name yet because I got a question regarding that sector. But there are people who out here that give dating advice, and people flock to that channel, or to those channels, I should say. But I respect that. I definitely respect that.
But I know, but the dating game, if I could interject, the
Sure.
dating game, and if I'm going, no, I'm always going to be honest. So I'm going to be honest and let people know it's just like going to the doctor. We want to give you a band-aid. Don't want to fix you because if you get fixed, then you don't come back and then where's the business? So
Wow.
they feed you little bits and it works for some, it may not work for others. Sometimes it's a little bit that they feed you that it might click and then you get on your good foot. But for those people who really need the help, those are the ones that they bank off of. So, a hairstylist loves a woman who don't know how to do her hair. Because guess what? She's going to keep coming back.
Right. Oh, that's a dope way of looking at things. Okay, I
Got to
like
keep
that.
you coming back.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, what I want to do now, is first let me ask you this: what is your favorite spoken word? I guess you could say project that you've done, if you have any.
Um, well, the one you played was actually one I did for teenage pregnancy. But although it works with just women thinking twice about, you know, giving up the goods. Like, there's nothing wrong with it if you want to, but don't give it up thinking that this guy loves you. If you
Right.
want to interact with him that way, then do that. But don't think that that's going to bring love or it is because of love, because you don't have to love to have sex.
Okay, I can respect that. I can respect
And
that.
my second would be my pimp piece that I did on stage with several other poets. We did a CD back in 2005 before Katrina. Um, and that was great. So, yeah.
All right. So actually, what I'm gonna do is I want to play a video real quick from your page, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people that's here, they probably heard it. Cause if they haven't heard it, you in for a treat. So give me 1 second. Let me pull this up. I'm gonna play a song because I gotta go get it, and then after this song, we're gonna check this out. So y'all sit tight. We got Miss Lovelee. Peace. That's without the E. Love. Lee. You dig?
Ooh, sweet.
Y'all check this out and we'll be right back.
Something I didn't know. Switching from what to call. Things way too early on. You don't got me playing alone. I still wanna know.
Okay. So we gonna play that game, right?
Maybe we moving too fast.
Too old for this bullshit.
Yeah. I ain't like the rest, so I'm not gon' chase it. I appreciate your time, so I'm not gon' waste it. So if you playing games, girl, I'm not finna chase it. So if you playing games, girl, I'm not finna chase it. I ain't like the rest, so I'm not gon' chase it. I appreciate your time, so I'm not gon' waste it. So if you playing games, girl, I'm not finna chase it. So if you playing games, girl, I'm not finna chase it.
Why you call me here? What you need me for? I can feel your energy before I reach the door. I can see your body language, it stinks for sure. All the games from before, why you think I'm slow? She be saying stop when I'm ready to go. Always on episode like she's out of a show. Every time I say yes, I turn that to a no. Keep her on the hill, she got me up on the toe. Thought she had my heart, but I bought that. So anything I picture need the art back. And not enough to spark from the flame. So again, you should be the one who wanna start back.
I done been through a lot, so my patience thin. Dealing with a whole thought that'll break a man. And that's the game I won't play again. On the real nigga, baby girl, you better say it then. And I ain't bringing baggage, I'm keeping it real. I'm not living in the past, but this what it is. I won't deal with all that sucker shit. Think you got a sucker shit, better get another dick. I used to live the life being a dope boy. I did the bitches dirty long as I wasn't a broke boy. I'm giving you a choice, your decision. Tell me, baby, how you feel? I'm trying to be your lover, baby, not a villain. If you want it, come and get it.
I ain't like the rest, so I'm not gon' chase it. I appreciate your time, so I'm not gon' waste it. So if you playing games, girl, I'm not finna chase it. So if you playing games, girl, I'm not finna chase it. I ain't like the rest, so I'm not gon' chase it. I appreciate your time, so I'm not gon' waste it. So if you playing games, girl, I'm not finna chase it. So if you playing games, girl, I'm not finna chase
I don't
it.
chase pussy chase me. I don't pay the nookie, raise the price on the D. Things you don't like with him, you like it with me. Cause I hit it all night the way you like it to be. I'm a beast in the bed like I like him would be. Beat it up to the drums and she liking the beat. Twilight under the moonlight. I fell asleep in the deep, she said, damn, you even spoon right. Come on, mama, you know we gotta go. You got a man at the crib, you know I got a hoe. I ain't tryna act funny, but I hate you later. And don't flex when I text you, no, I ain't gon' chase you.
We too damn grown to be playing cat and mouse. And you too bad to be single without a spouse. I'm not in a rush, but whoa, hear me out. See, time is precious, what does long wait about? You want me and I need you. But these little childish games, shorty, I can't do. You tryna hide what you crave for, but I see you. Why you acting all embarrassed? No one can judge you. No overthinking, this is what lust do. X-rated thoughts too. She throwing it back at me when I say hut too. She looking back at me like, damn nigga, I love you. I hate the rain on your parade, but I don't even know you. Damn, I'm sorry.
I ain't like the rest, so I'm not gon' chase it. I appreciate your time, so I'm not gon' waste it. So if you playing games, girl, I'm not finna chase it. So if you playing games, girl, I'm not finna chase it. I ain't like the rest, so I'm not gon' chase it. I appreciate your time, so I'm not gon' waste it. So if you playing games, girl, I'm not finna chase it. So if you playing games, girl, I'm not finna chase it. Switching from what to call. Things way too early on. You don't got me
Black Shake the
playing.
Mafia.
Stand by, ho. I'll call you an atheist because all you want to do is disrespect this temple you should worship. Because I'm one of God's gifts. And it's tragic that you can't comprehend your foolish black man. because your strongest weapon will be the support of a dedicated black woman. Keep this in mind while you steadily fall at the wayside and wonder why. If it takes a village to raise a child, how you think you could take this journey by yourself? Because you're a man, thinking you don't need help? That's what you tell yourself. Lies. So you can't fuck over me with your fucked up way of relaying you're not as sane as you claim to be. While the woman that treats you like a king you take as weak, and the bitch that brings you drama you make your queen. Go figure. That shit puzzles me like a riddle that don't make no damn sense, so I'll move on. That's when you want to come strong with your feelings that now mean nothing to me. Giving me a piece of you while I've given you all of me, no matter what the title of the relationship, it's a give and take and it works both ways. Now, I'm not that dedicated black woman feeling you no more. For another brother's feeling me now, leaving no room for your ego to be fed. Every dog has his day, and I dedicate this one to you, others like you, and those in training that'll be just like you. A dog for life smelling your own shit. I'm a bed of roses that I won't let you trample in, so you can get your sweaty, smelly, stinking ass out my yard, 'cause the dog catcher don't live here, dog. So while you're barking, you can get the fuck on, 'cause you call me only when you're feeling lonely. And you say you don't have time? Don't waste mine. I'm through catering to your needs. Only there when you want to be sexually pleased, so I'll take back my power, my pussy, 'cause that's what you want exclusively while you can't exclusively date me. If we have an understanding that we're just fuck friends, keep your feelings to yourself until you're ready to commit to further in this relationship. I'm through being your fuck friend, 'cause right now I want more than what you can give. And my pussy's dry when it comes to you. So if I change my mind and decide I do, I have your number. I'll call you. So here's what you can do. Stand by me, ho, 'cause I'm no longer a standby ho for you. Lovely.
You heard her. You heard exactly what she said. That is probably my favorite one so far. I haven't heard every one of them, but that one captured me because it was, like I said, it was refreshing for a woman to speak her mind. And like a nosy bug said, I'm snapping fingers.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, see, like that piece right there is basically like we've all been caught in a triangle. You know, if you live long enough, you'll be caught in a triangle. And that's just getting the power to say, you know what? I deserve to have it when I want to have it, not just when it's available. So, you know what? I'm going to go find what's mine. You stand by. You know?
I know that's right. Stand by, ho. I'll call you. Don't call me.
Don't call me. I'll call you.
I love that. All right, so this next segment, I call it a hot seat, but it's really not.
I'm already hot. Come on, come on.
Okay.
I got my fan on. I see you clicking your mute button because I can hear your fan. But yeah, it's hot. It's a hot interview.
Yeah, I tried to turn my fan down because I actually got it on my OBS, so it picks up everything.
No, it's not bad though.
Okay.
Can you all hear me well, or do I sound like I'm far away?
No, you good.
Oh, okay.
You perfect. All right, so I'm just gonna read off a couple of things, and I just want you to finish the statement for me. All right.
Okay.
It's you. It's you now. I ain't gonna throw nothing crazy at you. But
okay.
All right. In the hurricanes of life, a strong foundation will what? Told you it was a hot seat.
A strong foundation will still be there.
I'm gonna read the whole thing and tell me where I get it from.
Okay.
In the hurricanes of life, a strong foundation will keep you safe. Did I get you?
Wait, wow, you got me. Cause what piece I know that's in a piece somewhere, but
that's okay.
Wait. Oh, yes. On Oh my gosh, that's one of my chakra love
Yeah.
posts. Yes.
I told you it was gonna be the hot seat. Cause I mean,
Okay. All right. Now I know where you're going with the hot seat. I got you. I got you. Yes, that is on my page. Chakra love. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna show you. See, chakra love. These cards right here. Um, every day I will for myself. I go through the cards and I'll pull two. And on that day, that was the two that I pulled. They're actually sitting right up here. And I said that I was going to share that with people. I just have not been consistent with doing it. But yeah, I shuffle these cards and I pull two and I ride with it.
okay. All right. Yeah, that's from I guess it says root chakra.
Yes, root chakra and the sacral chakra.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go to my next one.
Look
Creation.
at you doing homework. I'm feeling special.
I
Like
get
you
better
did
every
work.
time. I try to
No,
get
but
better every
I'm
time.
letting you know, like I'm impressed because I was not thinking that. That was like that's really good.
I appreciate it. All right. The flame of destructions will unite a rebirth. Where does that come from?
That's got to be the sacral.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Do you understand what that means? I'm pretty sure you do. You want to explain to the people what that actually means,
Um.
or your interpretation of it.
See now you got me. I gotta read it to do that.
Hey,
Okay. 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 You know what? I'm gonna use a real life situation.
okay.
Um. So Hurricane Katrina, I'm an actual Hurricane Katrina survivor, meaning I went through the experience. And I'm gonna say let's that was water, but we're gonna say it was fire. I mean the whole city, was underwater. Everybody was affected. And so that means new things had to come from it. And those who took that experience as something. See, I look at the positive of there were a lot of people in New Orleans who had never left the city. And this gave them an opportunity to go other places and see how other people were living. And a lot of people chose not to come back home. So through that destruction, a lot of people were born into a new life that they would have never known,
Okay.
if that was clear.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
Okay.
All right. Last one. In the state of confusion, the state of mind is confusion. Mind
No, the
being,
state of mind is delusion.
and we gonna play that. You might be right. I might have wrote that wrong.
I know I might be right. I wrote it. It's right.
But hey, my fault. Mind bending, what you think isn't what you
Right?
can't believe. Did I get the rest right?
Yep.
Talk to us about that. I know it's a lot more to that because I just took those first few lines
See,
and like,
that piece, state of confusion, I might even want you to play that, but in
I
the
got
state of
you.
confusion, like people, might think they're doing the right thing. It's almost like the story of this woman. She was baking not a turkey, a ham, and she cuts off. And some of you might know the story. And she cuts off both ends. And so the husband's, inquiring, why do you cut off both ends? And she was like, because that's how my great grandmother did it, and da 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 da. So they went on to research to ask why did they do that. And do you know why the great grandmother cut the ends off the ham? The
I'm
only
not.
reason why she cut it was because that was the way it fit in her pan. It really served no purpose. It didn't make the dish taste better, but she did it because it would fit in her pan. So if the state of confusion, it's like you have to always be thinking of new ways, or you got to take the situation you're in and make it better. When I say mind rape, that's like someone telling you and you living based on what they're saying, and there's a better way of doing it, but you're so stuck in that. So you don't want to be caught in a state of confusion because you will relive the same circumstances over and over and over. And that means insanity.
Absolutely insanity. All right, I tell you what. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. This one I think is from a while ago because you look different on this one. Y'all check this out. Here is Miss Lovelee Peace with The State of Confusion. Spoken word. Y'all check it out.
The state of confusion. In the state of confusion, the state of mind is delusion. Mind bending what you think is, isn't, and what you can't believe. Your brain's been through so many storms, it's been washed, and it's a big price to pay when you don't know the cost. Life and death only a breath away, mind blowing, so many decisions to make, yet you can't think with your mind boggling over past and future mistakes to make. Who said life was a piece of cake? The state of confusion. Ever been mind raped? Don't be mindless, think. Be mindful of the experience, not making the same mistake. Keep a mind's eye in your memory bank. Mindset to never forget. Because being mindless, you'll find yourself timeless in the state of confusion. Lovelee.
OMG. Okay, so when I said I was on YouTube and I was making videos, that is from 2006.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was what?
Before I wore glasses.
16 years ago. Wow. That was a while ago.
Yes.
It was dope.
And that's how I was thinking then. So, you know, it's I've always had an old spirit, and it's like now I can kind of like feeling, you know, my body or my mind actually catching up to understand why I think the way I think, or I did some of the things that I did. Now I understand it better.
True that. All right, we're going to play another song, and I got another segment. It's called Lovely Thoughts. We want to get in the mind of Lovelee. So y'all sit tight. We ain't going nowhere. We got the beautiful Miss Lovelee Peace in the building. Let's go to this next song, and we'll be right back.
As time ticks, we wait for the wheels to spin. I just want to feel again.
This way, invested time, feel like I'm led astray. At the end of the night, we fuss and we fight, we can't get it right. Hell of a feeling, I'm stuck in this, killing me. Now I can finally see the light. I finally can feel again.
Sometimes I'm feeling alright. Now I can feel again. Now that you are gone out of my life, now I can feel again. My own, but I never will fall. I just been building a wall, not taking no calls. The feeling been killing me, I just been cutting them on. I really be chilling and taking it off in my home. You can tell me that I've been a failure, that's never the cause. Cause to any rather, I'd rather be living with y'all. You thought you was clever, but really you thought I was dumb. But I'm not the one, I knew this shit from the jump. I guess it was love, I guess you was faking and that's what it was. We not related and that's what it took, and that was the bull. Did everything that I could, took you up out of the hood, and nothing I did was good. Tell when a man a fool, I went to the Lord, he helped me. Never be selfish, feeling of helpless got me melting. Something I dealt with, never knew that you would fail me. This is a feeling of help me. One day I knew I would tell you, right now I gotta be yelling. Sometimes, but I'm feeling alright. Now I can feel again. Now that you are gone out of my life.
And now I can feel again, fly like a pelican. I felt I was sick, I just needed this medicine, I call it peace. Searching for purpose, anything else would be a disservice. And now I can feel again, knew it was just a matter of time. I should have been new, but didn't read the signs. Mentally racing, I lost my mind. Now I can feel again, knew it was just a matter of time. I should have been new, but didn't read the signs. Mentally racing, I lost my mind.
Now I can feel again. Now that you are gone out
sweet.
Appreciate it. Thank you. To answer your question, Nosy Bug, yes, that was me singing. I do a little bit, a little something. Yeah, I do a little something. I ain't no R&B artist, but I can hold a note.
I saw myself on the dance floor, so I mean, hey.
Appreciate it.
Even though they was rapping, it still had an R&B slow song feel to it.
Yeah, shout out to my brother YJ the Arthur, aka Arthur James, for the feature, man. That's my brother for BSM, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to that channel, man. We got
yes, BSM.
Yeah, it's my BSM brother. All right, so we're gonna go to this next segment, which I call Lovely Peace Thoughts. All right.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say a name, and I just want you to tell me what's your thoughts about it, whether it's a person, thing, whatever. I just want you to tell me what you think when you hear that name, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go. Jada Pinkett.
If you ain't got nothing nice to say nothing at all.
Okay. I'm gonna let you get away with that one. Manosphere.
Ooh, a bunch of confused individuals, young and old. A lot of older men who are going to make sure that the younger men do not get the younger women so they can.
Okay. All right. Politics.
I stay away from it.
Okay, that you sound like me on that. Love.
It's underrated and it should be expressed more freely.
Peace.
Underrated and it should be felt more freely.
Okay, all right. The state of hip hop.
Oh man.
Yeah, I switched gears.
See, that one is difficult because I know hip hop and what we have now is not. So it's in danger if we don't bring it back, if we don't put some rules to it, it's gonna be gone. Yeah, because the new generation, they don't know real hip hop.
Thank you.
It's in danger.
Thank you.
Danger!
That's my dog, Mr. Cow.
Get on the floor.
Social media.
All right. Not for everyone.
Why you say that?
Social media is not for everyone because everything is not for social media. But I get that, a lot of people may have found themselves because they see they're not the only one. But then there's a lot of people that are promoting things that we should be changing, not embracing.
Okay, all right. That almost took me to a question that Edit Again Media put on her community wall.
I'm listening.
What would you like to see more? Positivity, I guess, drama, things like that. And I sat back and I just thought about that shit for a second. I couldn't even answer that question. I love to see positivity, but then I look at the cases that I work. That's drama in my eyes, I guess you could say. But go ahead. What's your answer to that?
My answer for that would be I would like to see a balance.
Balance, okay.
Because both are necessary. Because in reality, bad things do happen. There are people that are dramatic. We're not meant to all be the same, but I would like to see a balance so that people who might be in that drama phase of their life knows that it can end. That's not how you have to end your life. You get what I'm saying? So if there's a balance, it's like at least there's somewhere to get in a balance, and it's like, okay, today I'm with the ish. Today I want to be educated or up on another level, and there's an even balance. That's what I would like to see. I'm not going to say one do away with the other, because if everything was positive, then we wouldn't know what good is.
Gotcha. You definitely got a different outlook than a lot of people. I never heard no one say that. You need a balance. So You got a
Yeah,
great
because
point.
everyone has a place and everything is necessary. I mean, you wouldn't know good unless you've experienced bad.
Right.
You
True
get what
that.
I'm saying? A
Yeah.
child who's born with a silver spoon and everything is given to them and they never had to work for anything, or they never went without lights or without food, they wouldn't know what that is. They don't even know they have a good life. It's just that's what they know.
Right.
So when you have someone who's had a life of had those struggles, they know that living like that is something good and it gives them something to strive for.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. So with your channel, what are you looking for people to take from your channel after they either experience one of your videos or experience you going live? What do you want people to take from your channel?
Um, it's like a self-help book. I want that my information, I want it to be there so it's just out there. Because sometimes when you're looking for things, you find it. And I want this to be found for someone who's looking for a different way. Like you know, you can work harder on yourself versus trying to work hard on others getting to understand you. If you understand you, it doesn't matter if anyone else understands you because you know your purpose, you
Facts.
know?
Big
But
fact.
when you don't know and you're seeking approval from others, then you leave yourself damaged.
Y'all listen up. Listen up. She preaching. She doing that talk. So we go ask this question because I know when I seen it, I was like, "What? Yo, bunny." Everybody
Yes, my
got pet.
buddy.
Everybody got
Yes.
dogs and cats, and some people got snakes. You have a bunny. What made you want to get a pet bunny?
Okay, here's the story. I wanted one of those toy bunnies. Oh, my tongue is red because I'm drinking and I had a sucker earlier. I just noticed that. My tongue is super red. But anyway, so I wanted one of those mini puppies that you could kind of like hold in the palm of your hand. But they're so expensive. And you know, they're not guaranteed to live long. So still searching and looking for a little dog. My sister called me and they were at the pet store and she was like, "Oh, look at these bunnies." And she showed me the bunnies and I was like, "Oh, I'm on my way." And I came and I looked at him and ASAP I fell in love with him. He was the only one in there that was cleaning himself and grooming himself. And I said, that is so me to be so different of everybody that's in a crowd. So yeah, I took him home and it's been a year.
Oh man, okay. Yeah, when I seen
Mhm.
that bunny, I was like, "She got a bunny."
Yeah, I have a bunny. And most people say, you know, and bunnies can be vicious, they can be violent because they're prey animals. So I kind of like relate to them because that's what makes me have self-control because I'm not someone, and I don't want to seem like I'm vicious, but I don't take threats lightly. So you can't tell me you're going to hurt me or you want to do me something and then stand in front of me and then I'm supposed to just tap and feel you out. I'm taking you out. You get what I'm saying? And that's kind of like how rabbits are. You know,
Hey,
they're not fighting to see who got the toughest hands. They're fighting for survival,
right.
you
In case,
know? So
in case y'all didn't know where she from, you can listen to it. When she said, "Do me something," I knew exactly. Like if I didn't know already where you was from, I'd have figured that out just the way you talk. You gonna do me something? That's that Louisiana right
yeah,
there.
don't yeah, you can't sit there and say, "Oh, I'm going to get my gun," or you know, you walking up to me fast and no, because then survival mode kicks in and it's either going to be me or you.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. Don't talk about guns or pull out a gun if you ain't gonna use it. Because hey, once you say that, I got
And
every
that's
right
why
to
I
got.
don't own one cuz look, I don't need that easy access. I got to make it difficult for myself. Sorry.
True that. True that. So, my next question: What is to you? What is the biggest misconception about love?
Oh, that's a good one. The biggest misconception about love is that someone else is supposed to give it to you. People love you based on how you love yourself. And when you love yourself, why would you let someone love you less?
Preach.
So the biggest misconception I would think about love is that someone else has to do it. You got to do it.
Yep, you got to love yourself. You can't expect nobody else to love you if you don't love yourself. That's real.
And a lot of people don't know how to love themselves, and they're waiting for someone else to do it. But you don't know how to do it, so how do you know when you get it? So a lot of people have been loved by people, and they've turned them off, turned them away because they didn't understand it.
True that. The chat loving you right now. They love that.
Oh, thank you, chat.
So, what can we expect from Lovelee Peace in the future as far as your YouTube channel?
You know what, to be honest, it's like I'm feeling like I'm being pulled in different directions. But the only thing I can do is be me and naturally give what I'm feeling in the moment. It's like I have several projects that's why I'm so impressed with what you have right here and what you've done with this interview, because I have so many ideas, but I'm more in the creative than I am in the construction, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So what I would like to bring to my channel, or what I would like for people to get to from my channel, is that it is a safe place, and what makes it a safe place is because it's about you. It's not about anybody else.
Right.
It's what you get from it. It's how you feel. It's not a popularity thing, because if you're not popular with yourself, no one else is gonna like you anyway.
Preach. Stay true to yourself. Absolutely.
Right.
All right. Well, we're gonna play a song, and then after that, I want you to tell me what would you like for me to play from your page. We're gonna play that, and then we're gonna come back with a little Q&A after that.
Okay. Well, all right. I'm gonna be looking.
Or you can just put the link in my private chat, and I'll go ahead and play that right after this song goes off.
Okay.
All right. So y'all sit tight. We got Miss Lovelee Peace in the building. This is Grown Folk Talk. Y'all don't go nowhere. We riding out, people. There go.
I am. Yeah. I stand and build the last yeah. Put me through the fire, a hurricane, I can stand through the storm. I ain't going nowhere, get used to me. Most folks, they ain't made this strong. Got longevity, I'm built to last. Maybe in a rush, trying to build it fast. Was steady with the process, I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last.
It take a lot to walk in my shoes, and I'm a proud dude. Keep weak niggas round you. You thinking that they proud of you, but secretly they down on you. You thinking that they there for you cause they hanging around you. Now think about it, where you was when they found you. The same boat that they was in, y'all was drowning. But I was built off a solid foundation. I was college bound Jason, I found that y'all hating. I think they lured you to my greatness. I think it's sad how many participate. See the haters so blatant, they not strong, they won't make it. I got the heart of an ox, I can take. See, they can't relate. How I was raised, I can't take a break. And I be catching all that shade, I can even taste it. My time valuable, I can't waste it. I'm built to last, pimping faces.
Put me through the fire, a hurricane, I can stand through the storm. I ain't going nowhere, get used to me. Most folks, they ain't made this strong. Got longevity, I'm built to last. Maybe in a rush, trying to build it fast. Was steady with the process, I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last.
True story. This past year was a test for me. I had a lot of bullshit that was stressing me. For 9 months, I was living in my mama's house, sleeping on my mama's couch, wondering when I'ma bounce. My oldest daughter made me feel she ain't loved me. Relationship had blatantly turned ugly. My old lady plus my other 2 kids, all in a sister crib with nowhere to live. How the hell we get to this, I don't know. Mama taking money from me all on the low. It's hard being a man when you're trying to provide, doing all that you can, but the stronger survive. Then I realized I was built for adversity. The real gon' relate, that's why Blake got a verse from me. Soon I got a phone call saying I've been approved. God say, pack your bags, get your family and move.
Ladies and gentlemen, controllers in the building with Body to Beat Global. We are in the building.
Most folks ain't made this strong. Got longevity, I'm built to last. Baby in a rush, trying to build it fast. But steady with the process, I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last.
Thank you for this.
That's why I'm built to last.
My journey's been a long ride. All these potholes in the ground, you know I don't lie. You know the pressure that it brings when you're trying to spread your wings, but the weight make you don't fly. I done heard the birds chirping moonlight. I was from the curb in the noon fights. Niggas all broad in the daylight. We ain't bad niggas, we don't sleep right. Wake 'em up, neutral, they be sleeping on them. Them elevated thoughts that be leaking on them. See, I'm trying to spread it like a vat, so instead of taking that, I can show you how to keep it dormant. I done been in wars with the devil. I can train you, it's nothing for me to help you. And he don't want this foot up in his ass, cause he know I'm built to last. In the past, he just
put me through the fire. A hurricane, I can stand through the storm. I ain't going nowhere, get used to me. Most folks, they ain't made this strong. Got longevity, I'm built to last. Baby in a rush, trying to build it fast. Was steady with the process, I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last.
Ladies and gentlemen, Body to Beat Global.
Hello, frustrated girlfriend. Girl, you should have known this would have happened. Letting your guards down once again, allowing him to befriend the feelings you have for him, letting your sexual frustration open doors you said would close. Yeah, I know it's hard to say no when he's seducing you out of your clothes. How could you reject this man that has you feeling like a wanted woman? For how long? For a nut or a 4-minute song? What's going on? What's wrong? He's not strong enough to make a commitment, only good for a dip in the hot juices that come from feelings that have you singing. Pussy don't fail me now, I gotta turn this brother out so he don't want nobody else but me and only me. But there's no such thing as being pussy whipped or having a brother on your pussy tip unless he wants to be, or if he's digging you mentally, showing you off to his crew. And although he won't let you know, he knows that you are true. And he's still putting you through this emotional roller coaster because he can't make up his mind about what he wants to do. So you're the fool for trusting in him. Where are all the good men of honor that stand for something? Girl, you should be tired of meeting these brothers about nothing but their bling bling boys and toys, sitting on 24s and don't pay child support. And when's the last time he even saw his kids? And 10 minutes away they live? Shit. And you expect him to jump and come see you? I thought when you said it was over, you were through. Why you keep letting him reel you back in, bringing back all of those bad feelings from the last 10 times y'all were dealing? What do you find so appealing? Him killing you softly, not respecting your feelings, or the pipe he's giving? Mistaken foreplay as lovemaking? What happened to the cutie you were dating? What's his name? Yeah, Jason. You said he was great and had his head on straight and things were good. So what happened then? He was too nice and you just wanted to be friends? Because he's not slugged up, thug enough, and don't wear his pants below her butt? What the fuck, girl? Make up your mind. Want to be a man's trophy or have true intimacy? Because now you're driving me crazy with the phone calls to vent and release the frustration you put yourself in. I'm your friend, so I'm going to tell you the truth. You get what you get when you accept what they do. So make better choices, because it's all up to you. Lovelee.
All right. I like that. I know you put another one in there, but I want you to give us a breakdown. What inspired you to do that one. I like that one, and I'm gonna get the other one pulled up. So
Oh,
have it, bro.
okay. So you all, uh, so of course we all had girlfriends that we, feel are dating the wrong person. They don't listen to you. They go on, they tell you about the bad things, and then a week later everything is all good. And it's like, if that's who you want to be with them, but don't try to get someone else to jump on the bandwagon and then be like, oh, we all happy now, so it's all good. you know um yeah, so that inspired me, because I have a rule now. It's like, I'll give you 5 minutes to complain. If it's something you've complained about already, yeah, you get 5 minutes on it.
I know that's right. Okay. All right. So the second
So
one,
that was me being fed up with the girlfriend calling about the dudes, and it's like, girl, come on. So yeah.
True that. True that. Now after this one, we're gonna open up for Q&A. So if you got any questions for Miss Lovely Peace, you can either, like, I'm gonna drop the link while this video play. You can either come up here one at a time, or you can ask your question in the chat. You want to introduce this next one? This is the second one that you said.
The next one is Your Cake, My Man. And it's basically expressing that sisters, we all gotta help build that man that we all want. So when he's with you, do your part, because when you pass him on, at least make him better.
All right, here we go. Your Cake, My Man. Miss Lovely Pieces in the building, y'all. Let's get it.
Your cake, my man. Know the saying, can't have your cake and eat it too? As I got older, found that to be true. I knew I had the ingredients to make my boy into a man. Love, honor, respect, and I could be his friend. But if the boy's not ready, the boy won't comprehend or understand. When you cry, cuss, and fuss, it's all bitching to him. A pest, a bug, the monkey on his back, the bitch to his boys. Listen as I tell the truth, the questions ladies ask. What am I to do? Ladies, continue to stir that batter, get all the lumps out. Flour up the pans, and when you pour the batter, pour it even, not thin. Make sure you set the oven at the right temperature. As the cake rises, that's his mind as it matures. While making the boy into a man, don't think you'll be able to enjoy this cake, because the cake you bake is for a sister. Don't be mad or upset. We all deserve a good man. We'll all be good if we all learn how to bake and spread the icing nice and smooth. I hope there's a sister baking a cake for me, because Lord knows I've baked a few. Lovely.
You on mute.
Your Cake, My Man. Thank you. I tend to do that sometimes.
Yeah, your cake, my man.
I like that. I like that.
And of course, ladies know we cannot, make the boy into the man. That's just wordplay. But it's like, if you're firm on what you want, we make a man better by holding ourselves accountable and not dealing with it. We can't make him accountable, but we can hold ourselves accountable. So if you share how you feel and he doesn't respect that, and you can see he clearly doesn't respect that, then you have to be accountable to make the decision to move on. And then that will make him be accountable to the next woman that, oh, you know what? If I'm not being thoughtful, she's going to leave. And see, that's why brothers get it confused now, because we've accepted the unthoughtfulness.
Okay. All right. That's nice. That's really, really nice. You got more than what I thought you had. I'm gonna have to go do some deep sea diving on your page. Man, that was dope. I even like the background music going with it. It puts you in that vibe. I like that, man. That's real dope.
But see, what I'm trying not to do is, see, it's different when you're doing spoken word and you go on stage and maybe you're going to different venues, so you get to pick a piece and it might be a different crowd. But with it being my page, I'm trying not to have it all sound the same. And that might be my little glitch of why it's taking me longer to put stuff out, because I have oodles and oodles and oodles of work.
Yeah, and when I was doing the hot seat earlier, a lot of people don't understand when you're an artist who's dedicated, who have a passion for your craft. You put out so much work, and a lot of people say, "Do you remember all your songs?" No, I don't. I really don't. I can't remember all the words to my song. It's too many of them, and regardless of now the ones that's real close to my heart, yeah, I probably do remember those words, but I have too many songs to remember everyone. I heard Lil
I
Wayne.
disagree with you on that.
Well, hey,
You know why I disagree?
why is
Because
that?
if I went on your page and I learned one of your songs and I took out one lyric, you would know it when you hear it. You may not know it to repeat it, but you know when someone else is saying your work. So it's like we know it, but we may not know it to repeat it right off the dome, everything, or go like an album one to the next to the next. But let you start talking. See how you said that piece, and I could feel it and be like, no, it's this word.
Yeah. You're
So
right.
yeah,
You're
I
right.
believe you know all of your stuff. It's just yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Being put on the spot and or performing like Lil Wayne. I heard Lil Wayne say, "My fans expect for me to mess up when I'm rapping at my shows. They just fill it in for me." You know what I'm saying? But I get what you're
Right?
saying. I get what you're saying. That makes a lot of sense. All right, we got our first question for Q and Nay. Miss Leanne want to know: Are you published?
A book? No, I have not published my book. I do have one. I do have published pieces with the Library of Poetry. Um, oh, wow! I wish I would have known that question was coming up because there's a couple of them that I've been published with, but not my own book or my own publishing.
Okay. All right. Are you looking to do any more? Like put any, let's say, do a book. I guess that's what you would call it, of spoken words. Are you looking forward to doing something like that in the future?
Yeah, I mean, I have one together, and it's called Situations. And like some of the pieces you're hearing now would be on there. At first, it was Love and Hate, but you know, I didn't want to go that strong with it, so I titled it Situations because it was situations that I felt passionate about to write. Because when I would write back then, I wrote if I felt it, I was writing about it. So my girlfriends telling me stories or hearing this on the news, if I felt it strong, I had to write about it.
True that. True that. Is there any, and these are just questions that I have for myself personally. Is there any spoken word that you've done? Because I'm thinking as an artist right now, a hip hop artist, that you was like, man, I shouldn't have put that shit out there. Damn, I should have kept that one to myself. Do you have anything like that?
No.
No? Okay.
When you say that, do you mean like not wanting the story to be out or
You could have delivered it better. I guess it's different with spoken word because it's when you talking about hip hop, there's a delivery. You know what I'm saying, that you want to make sure it's on point. When it comes to spoken word, I guess it is different because you're not really going with the beat, but at the same time you feel like I could
I'll
have
say
put this.
this. When you
Okay.
say it like that, I'll say this. I can say there are performances that I wish I had done better, that I could have done better. So I feel it on that sense. But what I see by the fact of me writing down, I know what I'm putting on paper. Some of those pieces I might have revamped two or three times. Um, and I have one that I'm gonna put out. It's already written, but it's titled "Daddy's Little Girl," and it's kind of like a little horror story, you know, to get people to think about children when they're in an abusive relationship. How they may see what's going on.
Okay.
Matter of fact, okay, after the question and answering, I wouldn't even mind reading that piece
Sure.
if they want to
Absolutely.
hear
Well, I do.
it.
um, just having a conversation with you and sharing the panel with you on different YouTube content creators channels. one thing I think I heard you say, I don't know if this was a conversation between me and you or on the panel. I know you stated that you've been in hip hop, you've been in studios with artists. You care to share those stories?
So back in my younger days, I would go into the studio. We would do ciphers. The poets would do ciphers. I have been in a studio, with Baby and them. My girlfriend Sherry is the one who did the hook, "Hot Girl."
Oh, okay.
You want a hot girl? Yeah,
Okay.
she did that hook on that. So I've had my touch in it. It's just that the reason why I didn't go full throttle is because when you get into that industry, or back then when you would get into the industry, they would create a persona for you. They would dress you up. They want you to look this way. It was more of a putting on a show, and that's why you see so many artists. They flip or they change because after they get an album or two, they're able to be and put out the content they want because they have the fan base to do so. But until they have that, they're going with what the record company thinks is going to promote them and get the bag.
Okay.
So I wasn't about to come out showing boobs and butt. No, we're not doing that.
I respect that. All right, so I don't see too many other questions. What I'm gonna do is play a song, and we're gonna come back, and we want to hear you speak that piece that you just spoke of, because they say they want to hear it. So
Okay.
y'all sit tight. We're gonna hear Lovelee piece live. Do a little spoken word. Y'all sit tight.
Damn, that hurt. No plans, no rules, just me and you. Tonight, anything goes. We'll just chill, just fight. We got all night. Just know anything goes. Anything goes.
I hope you're ready for this work. This stress got me on edge. I may go berserk. And I've been sipping on this Henny since I left work. Plus you got on that tight skirt. You about to get murked. But first, we can have a little conversation. Cause you've been nominated. I hope that we don't make a baby. Cause them thighs peeking at me and I'm going crazy. And I've been going through it lately. I know it sounds crazy. But you can be that aspirin for this bad headache. I had such a bad day when you can be my medic. My past I regret it, but tonight I won't sweat it. So let your hair down, baby, and take off the leggings. And please excuse me, I tend to be a little managed. My man feeling kinda famine, he can do some damage. I really hope you understand it. Now tell me, baby, can you handle it?
No plans, no rules, just me and you. Tonight, anything goes. We'll just chill, just fight. We got all night. Just know anything goes. Anything goes.
That thing getting soaking wet. I'm touching on your body, kissing all on your neck. I'm in my feelings, so I'm drilling, and you feeling that. Your legs shaking, and you can't seem to get rid of that. Now where my finish at? I haven't had my dinner yet. Your legs with a ceiling, or your head with a pillow at. I gotta give you something that's gonna keep you coming back. I gotta have you running back. Bend that ass to the mat. Yeah, I love the way you throw that ass back. The way you talk to me, the way you make that ass clap. And then you crawl to me, make me hit my cash out. A fucking mall, anything you want, you can grab that. You gon' turn me to a madman. You might as well put your ex in the trash can. Cause ain't no time for making amends. If you got time, then we can just meet up again. Yeah. I ain't got nothing to do tonight, baby. Just me and you. You gon' be my dinner and dessert, baby. Yeah.
Just chill, just fight.
Oh yeah, we gon' kick it.
We got all night.
Oh yeah. Oh, we gon' have a good time, baby.
Anything goes.
Oh, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm a single man. Better believe it. I'll be seeing you in the morning, baby.
was Anything Goes from off of Blake 2. If you haven't heard Blake 2, that's my favorite album that I've done. Go check that out. But right now, we got the beautiful Miss Lovelee Peace in the building. And she's going to give us one of her pieces, one of her spoken words that she just spoke about. So, Miss Lovelee Peace, you got the flow.
So, do you all want me to stay on camera or does it matter? Well, I'll be reading it. Well, I'll stay on camera.
I mean, if
it's titled Daddy's Little Girl. In the dead of the night, I'm awakened by a loud noise that made me jump and pull the covers over my head. What could be going on? But I'm too scared to get out of my bed. It sounds like we're being robbed. Now, I wonder if my mom and dad are okay, so I turn to see that my sister was still asleep. She hasn't even moved, doesn't hear a thing. Now I blink my eyes twice. Maybe it's just a dream. There goes the noise again, and then I hear a scream. Now I'm shaking. I don't know what to do. So in a nervous voice, I call out, Mom? Dad? Is that you? No one answers. I get no reply, so I get even more scared and I start to cry. I wipe my nose on the sleeve of my shirt. My hands are starting to shake because of my nerves. There's the noise again, followed by more screams. Are they killing my parents? Will they kill my sister and me? Now sets in curiosity. I reach for the door. As I slowly turn, the door opens and out I peek. Still, I can't see anything. The noise gets louder and louder, and I hear things hitting the walls, glass smashing on the floor. Now, what could they be ransacking my house for? Someone screaming and pleading for their life or for some help. I continue to walk down the hall because I just have to see for myself what's going on. I'm halfway down the hall. I'm so scared because the scream I heard this time, I'm sure it was my mother. I could hear her choking and gasping for air. I started to hurry. Just as I got to the end of the hall, there was a beating on the door. Open up, it's the police. So I felt safe. As I turned around the corner, I was surprised to see my father was the robber and my mother he had beat. As the police broke down the door, my father was surprised to see me looking into his eyes. I had lost respect for the man I held up high. Tears falling, I asked Daddy why. As they slapped the handcuffs on my father, I pleaded for them not to take him, but then I saw my mother's face. I wanted to kill him. I wanted him to die, because this is the night I lost my innocence. My father took my mother's life, a new look about the world that I could never go back to being Daddy's little girl.
Oh man,
Lovelee.
That gave me chills. Is that a true story? Or is that something that you made up?
Some of that story is true about a friend. That story was inspired by some true events.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
We got a question in the chat. 12 want to know, do you have a Facebook page?
Yes, Facebook is Lovelee Peace. Instagram is Lovelee Peace. Everything is Lovelee Peace.
When you get a chance,
Gmail too.
Yeah, whenever you get a chance, just drop it in the chat. You know, I didn't have that information, or I'd have dropped it myself. Oh man, that was.
What am I dropping?
Your Facebook. You know, you can copy and paste your Facebook link. Do you know how to do that?
See, look, y'all trying to make it. Yeah, I would have to go to the. Yeah, that might. Everything is Lovelee Peace. I'm the only one. You're not gonna see a whole list if you spell it LOVLEEPEACE. You will find me. And I've made sure that my logo goes across all of them, so you won't mistake. You will know it's me.
Yeah, you touched a lot of people with that piece right there. I see a lot of oh my gods and man, wow.
Yeah, but that piece was inspired because when parents get into it, they don't realize, they think the kid's asleep. They don't hear that, and sometimes kids are scared and they stay in the room, and parents think, oh, they never heard anything, But it just so happened that this little girl decided to go and see what was going on,
Right.
So.
Well, I got a piece I want to share with y'all that I love.
For sure.
So y'all take a look at this one. This is from Lovelee's page as well. I think you're gonna like this. Check it out.
To be true, 'cause of you, I will try to keep my appetite for free life. Too good to be true.
Welcome to Lovely Peace Penthouse, where I greet you with much love.
That's right.
And leave you in peace.
You know it.
Love. Lovely. Relationship that's where
My apologies.
It's coming. I had technical difficulties.
Okay, I was like, is this the right one?
Yeah, it is.
to Lovely Peace Penthouse, where it is a mindset. And I'd like to welcome you with an empowerment piece titled No More Drama. I'll dial 911 before I give you the 411 so they can run you, because you're hurting bad, wanting me to come to the rescue and resuscitate this relationship that's gone flatline. This shit is dead. I've hit you with the volts in my voice, mental shocks to your mind, and at times, body blows that were situations blown way out of control because I'm right and you're wrong, or you're right and I'm wrong, and damn, why we just can't get along? We can't play until we know who's boss hog, and everyone wants to be top dog. No one wants to follow the lead, and everyone can't lead because everyone can't follow directions, instructions, just plain life rules. So you get mad and choose to say, fuck you? I'm not moved. It's about time your words and your actions go hand in hand instead of your mouth lying about what you're doing. Finally, some truth. Your name is misery, and I don't need or want your company. My name is evolution, and I'm choosing to elevate myself about this situation and lose you. Keep you where you are, beneath me. Waste no more time debating. Should I stay? Should I go? Know all I need to know. And I'm going, and I'm gone. Yeah, you say I'ma need you before you need me. Well, I've been needing you for a long time. And now you're not the one I want to fill my needs. So really, I never needed you. I tend to change my mind about the things I want, so I know I don't want you. Because my mind's changing like the times. Only the strong survive. I'm a survivor. I won't give up the fact that I deserve the best. So misery, pity, and stress, I won't let them play in my home anymore. Stop them in the yard so they can't even knock on my front door. Cause co-signing bullshit didn't pay.
So she's been evicted. No more entertaining the twisted, low self esteem, jealous, envious, and malicious. I won't let them touch and transfer their negative energy to me. I won't listen to them and the foolishness they speak about. So in one ear and out. My mood, they will not change, cannot change, because I'm lovely. So I'll remain the same. See, cool and shake the devil off me. I'm in control and I'm taking lead. And those who can't follow my lead on how to treat me can step out my face, out my space, because it's a waste of my time that I no longer have. So move aside so I can pass by and get on with the days of my life with one less parasite. You need to close your mouth because it's hot in here and your breath have my eyes about to tear because everything you say stinks. You reek of everything I despise. I'm shooting you down with the first sight of a harmful threat to my emotional, physical, and mental being. Because I'm supreme and I need to surround myself around royalty. And you have yet to see the light. So I'm taking flight. Because I want to get far away from here and you and you and you. So many I see that need to be cut. We fall down and wonder why we can't get up. We hold ourselves down by what we surround ourselves with. So come correct or stay far away because I don't have time to recognize game. I'll only recognize those who don't play. For me, it's a new day for different things, and I'm ready to explore my place and space so I can continue to grow and experience and find everything that's like me. Lovely, because I'm still a rose, and I'm every woman, and there will be no more drama. Lovely.
Love it. No more drama. Mary J said that.
No more drama.
Definitely.
No more drama.
Yeah, keep yourself away from the BS. Man, this was very, very informative, especially getting to know who you are as a person and also as someone who does spoken word. And I am honored and grateful that you came and blessed my platform and shared your story and your journey with us. It was greatly appreciated from me, and I'm pretty sure from the chat. We're gonna play a song, and we're gonna come back and get some final words from Lovelee Peace. So y'all sit tight. We in the building, people. Y'all know what it is. Let's see. We gonna ride out to, yeah, I like this one.
Kingship.
So look, tell me what's the problem, you saw the collection. Nothing but some fly shit, see the color selection. I keep it gutter in the streets, see I'm kinda connected. I'm thoroughbred, so you know that I'm kinda respected. You know the real recognize real. It's only right, just how it goes. You know the real recognize real. Yeah, the real recognize real.
From the streets to the gutter, rest in peace to my mother. Became a beast for my brother. Been seeking peace from the struggle. Been ducking, dodging the trouble. While I'm just trying to recover. Looking for dimes in the rubber. Hoping I find me another. I pray for peace to recover. These scraps just leeching on others. Walking these streets to move further. The fact is I will not duck them. Damn right I'm backing my brother. Them maggots I do not trust them. Automatics aimed at them suckers. Bitch, I'm the brain and the muscle. They got me screaming I fuck them. Rushing and busting these suckers. I try my best not to touch them. I do my best for my mother. I can't be left in the gutter. Go in your chest for my daughter. And I don't gotta give orders. Cause I'm a boss and they know it. And they know it. Cause I'm a boss and they know it. You never have to speak on who you are and what you stand for. The G's move in silence. Real recognize real.
So look, tell me what's the problem, you saw the collection. Nothing but some fly shit, see the color selection. I keep it gutter in the streets, yeah, I'm kinda connected. I'm thoroughbred, so you know that I'm kinda respected. You know the real recognize real. It's only right, just how it goes. You know the real recognize real. Yeah, the real recognize real.
No explanation is needed. Don't have to give you a reason. Just recognize that I'm king and know that I will not be leaving. No, I don't talk about people. Try not to spark around ether. It's getting dark, but I see through all of the lethal and evil. I get too fussed about you niggas. I ain't got no love for you niggas. Don't make me touch you, little nigga. Shit can get tough in my village. They call me boss cause I'm bigger. And you just one lost nigga. It's best you don't talk pimping, cause you might leave off limping. Let's go! See these niggas, they don't know the difference. But hopping photos with us, niggas, they don't know the vision. Just know I'm so consistent. I put in work and get commission. Ain't no dope in my kitchen, but I can get my wrist to flipping. Don't know no competition. The lead I got is so distant. So go figure, whole nigga. Fucking slow niggas. See, you niggas gotta realize the truth don't need no help, nigga. And I'm the truth.
So look, tell me what's the problem, you saw the collection. Nothing but some fly shit, see the color selection. I keep it gutter in the streets, yeah, I'm kinda connected. I'm thoroughbred, so you know that I'm kinda respected. You know the real recognize real. It's only right, just how it goes. You know the real recognize real. And I'm the truth. Yeah, the real recognize real.
That was
Yes, sir.
real recognized real. So we're gonna go ahead and get some final words from Miss Lovelee. Peace, Love, no E, Lee, from the penthouse, man. So you got the flow. Have at it. Drop.
So, I am here to show that peace is possible. You know, some people say, okay, you get your peace once you die, but really, you should be trying to have your peace while you're here. And peace comes with self control. And when you're working on self control, you really don't have time for the outside things, the negative things, people telling you what you can achieve. You have to believe that stuff for yourself. And the only way you're going to do that is if you do the work. Like on my channel, I want everyone to know the men will be my peacemakers. And the reason why I say peacemakers, because men, you have to make your peace. And ladies, you will be my peacekeepers, because guess what? When you get a peacemaker, you're going to have to be a peacekeeper. And that's how you keep that peace going in your home. You know, everything doesn't have to be addressed. You don't have to worry about everything. It's okay to take time for yourself, whether it's taking a shower. Nope, I don't want to make it that minute. You got to take time to think. You know, if you have something that's stressing you out, say, you know what, on Friday, I'm going to give myself 30 minutes to think about this. I'm going to jot down what it is that's bothering me, what I think I can change. Write it down. Because it's something about writing your thoughts down that makes it concrete in something you have to handle. And in this digital world, we don't too much grab a pen and paper. You're on mute.
Big facts, big facts. So, you heard it here first. Miss Lovelee, peace.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have one more thing to say.
Go ahead.
I feel I have to say this,
Have
but
at it.
I do owe Lady Love an interview, because she was the first person on YouTube to want to give me an interview, and I just wasn't ready. I was like, I'm gonna save it for my channel, It has something to do with nerves, but I think I've been on enough. And Lady Love, if you still want to have me do an interview whenever you are ready, you got it from me.
That's real. That's real. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Just seeing you on panels and you ready to get on panels, I thought you was getting yourself prepared for this type of stuff. Because to be honest with you, you have a lot of knowledge to share. I'm just like my sister Lorraine, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like that's why you kept jumping on panels, is to prepare yourself. Because keeping, you know what we working on, God's gift, you can't keep that inside. It's not fair. You're being selfish if you don't share that knowledge or that gift that God gave you. That's what it's for. And that's why I feel like I'm here. I want the things of the world where people feel like this world ain't shit. There is some great people out here, and there's some things that we should cherish on this earth. And that's people like you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, thank you.
No doubt. We have a job to do, and it's a message that needs to be shared. We don't have to always be negative. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people enjoy that. But when you have a live like this, you may have a good bit of followers, but nothing like somebody who's into the drama. And I'll skip right past your shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I appreciate you for actually coming up here and actually making that statement to Lady Love. Because Lady Love has a great channel as well, a great platform.
Yes, she does. Absolutely. And I tell you, she is doing the thing. She is consistent.
Yes.
And yeah, she was ready to explode, and she has blown up.
I told her it was gonna happen. I told her it was gonna happen. Yep. But we appreciate you again from the royal family. Thank you for coming on. And I heard you before I hit play, so I do got king shit as we ride out. Anything else you want to say before we leave?
Everybody just take the time to love yourself. And if you don't know exactly what that means, take the time to find out how you want to be loved, and then start loving yourself that way. And then that way you can show people how to love you, versus saying you don't love me or you don't know how to love me. Well, tell me how to love you. When you can tell someone how to love you, better yet, when you can show them, the battle is won.
Salute. Well, this has been Grown Folk Talk. I'm your host, Boss Man Busy. That's the beautiful, lovely piece. And we going to end the show with king shit. Y'all have a good night.
Penis is clean, Your Highness.
Thank you. King shit.
Yeah, king shit. Let's get it. Let's get it. Bitch, I'm a king shit. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Heavy the head and wear the crown. I do this shit that astounds. You peasant niggas should bow. I'm on the throne blowing loud. Port City, Mansa Musa, Black Messiah. Hallelujah. You dumb, deaf, blind. I can school you. No eye patch, but I'm a slick ruler. King shit. The fetus. My ancestors built Egypt. They whitewashed me and changed my name. Now everyone call me Jesus. My reign long, get you seasick. I piss gold flakes from my penis. I juggle Earth and Venus. You repeat me, then you're preaching. Yeah.
King shit.
King shit. Let's get it. Let's get it. Bitch, I'm a king shit. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go.
I'm a god, nigga. BSM is the squad, nigga. Royalties, oh lord, nigga. Loyalty to the heart, nigga. I'm about to crown up. 7 shots of that brown stuff. 8 shot, it's a toast, bitch. Y'all niggas get them rounds up. I run a mean shift. Right hand is where my queen sit. Left hand stay occupied. Duties done by my queen stress.
She's a mean bitch. No teammates or no team shit. Same thing these niggas dream. I show these niggas I'm on my king shit.
Give me the crown, I done been named the king. I will never be taking it off. Hey Jizzle, hey fuck them all. You can chill, I touch them all. Whenever you leave me the ball, ain't no taking my throne. All the fakes can get gone. You never relate to me, home. I guess you could say this my home. Ain't no taking the loan. Some say that Blake he be gone. My mental state take me alone. Ain't no faking, I'm making it. Chasing greatness while making this song. Basically making the zone. You know y'all be hating the zone. King shit.
Yeah.
King shit.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Bitch, I'm a king.
King shit.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Now as I make my entry, K-I-N-G, salutations, let the men speak, all blessings to the palace. Double shot of jack off in my chalice. With a look up on my face, look like I just done smelled some cow shit. That's foul, quit it now, simmer down. We can be kings and queens, but we choose to do things that's not becoming the kings. I'm speaking to existence, speaking it to existence. I ain't tryna be presidential, bitch, I'm a king. And the king only do king shit. What? King shit. What?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Bitch, I'm a king. King shit.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Just call me the king when you step in the ring. You's a pawn, you a bitch, you a queen. On these tracks, fighting faster than lightning McQueen. If you know what I mean, bada boom, bada bing. When I pull up on the scene, black set them off for your pop because we popular. Don't make a nigga pull out the stick and we jostle them. White chalking them, it's going down like jocking them. Like a pimple, you get popped in here. Try to run up in a nigga castle. In the field, you gon' fuck around and get tackled. Spit a verse and they gon' think it's coming out of Matthew. Fight in Zazu, bring 8 niggas times 2. Leave a nigga leaking blood red. Pyro, put the heat into your head like a salute. Omar Epps like you, bitch, I got you. You could be the prince of the princess, bitch, cause nigga I'm on my
king shit.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Bitch, I'm a king shit.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
I'm on my king shit, just like I'm Solomon. Getting my feather the pieces I'm bombing, and people be worrying about my accomplishment. Nigga, my bank account is on astonishing, out of this world. Give it this dick, now I'm out of your girl. People be worrying about the wrong thing, nigga. What you thinking? We some kings, nigga. I get some gifts to my subjects, just so they know that I'm running. The next day I chop off their head, they didn't even see it coming. I know that was repugnant, plus kinda petty, but I just love it. And I'm a king, so I'm like, fuck it. I'ma pick the tab that I kick the bucket.
King shit.
King shit.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Bitch, I'm a king. King shit.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
I'm fired out. Black Sector Mafia.